Hi guys, awesome for tuning in again. What should you consider when purchasing a surround sound system? I have today here the ULTIMEA Skywave X40 wireless surround sound system. Very easy to install. It has a really nice woofer that produces a lot of bass. It's great for music listening in my opinion, and has a 3-piece soundbar and also the rear speakers. What can you consider, for example, when picking the stands? Because normally the speakers are attached. There are different types of attaching them. I found something there. I show you the app, I put everything together, show you how to connect it with the TV or with a streaming box. And yeah, why don't we just get rolling, unbox it, and you're going to learn something, and I'm going to have a lot of fun. Let's get rolling, guys. And then I'm very excited to have this ULTIMEA X40 system here on my desk for testing purposes. Thank you very much for ULTIMEA for providing a sample to me. And as you can see here, I took the packaging out and you have an overview sheet here. Very nice product presentation where you can dive a little bit deeper in your connection options and also how to download the app and everything. There are 3 power supplies included for the front and the rear speakers. There is a HDMI nylon braided cable if you choose to use HDMI route. I think I'm going to go with the optical cable. That's my current setup. That works well for me. And one thing I like a lot about it is that there's this extra remote, and that remote seems to be infrared, which for me is important because I want to train my Apple TV remote. And I had sound systems before where it was not infrared and I couldn't train my Apple TV, which was a little bit of a downer, but here that's okay. Also a little bit special is the soundbar is a 3-piece soundbar, the front bar, which you have to put together. But before that, let's also quickly look at the rear speakers. I mean, it's a wireless system, so everything is paired out of the factory. Very nice, compact rear speakers. They have a pairing button and the attachment point right there. I think it's a C type of attachment. And you also have different ways of controlling the system. You can use the app, you can use the remote, or you can use these buttons on top of the soundbar to change settings, inputs, and volume. Now let's do a quick test run. For this, I'm going to switch on the power right here. And it takes a moment for the Apple TV to start. One thing I noticed, all my devices switch on automatically. The soundbar doesn't do that. So you can either push the button on top of the soundbar or use the power button on the remote to switch it on. So let's do that right now. I just pushed that red button. The system started with a startup chime. And you can also see it has detected the optical input right there. And now it's up to you. You can change the settings with the remote, which I find quite useful. You can increase the bass level. Considering how small the woofer is, I mean, there are bigger models of the Skywave system, which I can also list some comparisons here. I'm surprised how much bass it has. The living room is quite big, so it's not a small living room that I have in here. If you like it a little bit more bassy, maybe bump it up a notch or 2 or maybe 3. But of course you can also use the app. I find the app a little bit more convenient to change all the settings or to apply different EQ settings. But yeah, people have different preferences and you can choose. Should the speakers are all paired from the factory. If you ever lose connection, the remote has a button for that. You just push the button on the remote, you push the button on the woofer or on the satellite rear speakers, and they will reconnect. But so far I never had an issue with that. There's also a nice hack. If you have that remote, there is this mute button down here, and if you want to revert to the factory settings, you can just push that for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it does a factory reset. So you go back to the original factory settings. So if you play around with the settings a lot and you're not sure anymore, you can switch that back. One cool thing I also did in my case is, because I'm mainly using the remote from the Apple TV, I just took the ULTIMEA remote and trained my Apple TV remote volume up, volume down, and mute. So now I can also use my Apple TV to control the ULTIMEA, which is, I find that super useful. that is not necessarily a given. I mean, there are some manufacturers that have remotes where I could not train the remote with the Apple TV. The ULTIMEA supports that, so that for me personally is a good thing, because it's incredibly convenient if you can use your Apple TV remote to also control the ULTIMEA system, which I love. So guys, what's my conclusion to the Skywave X40? I think it's a very reasonably priced value system. You get a good sound. Of course, people have different expectations, so please decide this for yourself. If I were to compare it to my old Yamaha studio monitors, the reference monitors, or other more pricier systems, of course you could always find something to critique, but I think that would also be a little bit unfair. What I really liked about the system is that you can configure it very well, that you can use the app, you can change the intensity of the up-firing speakers if you want a little bit more. The up-firing speakers, you can have the speakers from the back, you can emphasize these a little bit more. I like it pretty much close to the standard configuration. Sometimes maybe I played around with making the speakers in the back a little bit stronger, or the up-firing speaker a little bit stronger, or play around with the bass settings. But should you like it really loud and really bassy, you could also step it up to the X50, X60, or the X70 or X100 series. As you see here, they go low all the way down to 20 Hertz if you have a more powerful system. But depending on your room and what you want out of the system, that might be even overkill. At least for me, it probably would. Other than that, guys, thank you very much for ULTIMEA for providing this test system for me. I enjoyed really playing around with this system, and so far I'm very happy with it. You can connect it in various ways. You can connect it via Bluetooth, via the optical cable, via HDMI. Yeah, hit that subscribe. Let me know what other questions you have, and I'm really excited that you're here, and I wish you a wonderful day. Have a blessed day, guys.